And welcome back, Firewood Addicts, to another episode of Travis Does Firewood. Today we're getting firewood with this guy. So as you know, I'm in dire need of firewood, and the only one locally, at least in my area, who I trust that has quality firewood is this guy. You know this guy on his channel. You watch him more than my channel, Mr. Daniel Atkins. Daniel, say hi.
Not that. I think you get more views than I do.
No, I think you get more views than I do. So Daniel, tell me what's in the trailer right now.
We got mix of fir, pine. Oh God, the dreaded pine.
Pine-
Burn.
And pine is fine.
And we got a little pepper of oak.
Pepper of what type of oak do we have?
Red oak.
Red oak, and then
Which is not common here on this side of the
no, it's not. No, it's not. Now, granted, you are 2 hours-ish away from what I'm at, and the species of wood that you have down here differ slightly than what I have in my area. Is that right?
Yep.
Now, what is common? What is one species that I am jealous that you have that I do not have?
My yard's always full of fir.
No, that's one thing, but what I'm thinking is madrona, madrona. Yeah, which is like a coastal species over there.
Yeah, that little stack. That's it.
That's all you have.
That's all I got.
Looks yummy. Looks like it's wanting to get burned. No?
It needs to dry out a little bit more.
I hear you. It's wet. It's wet. So I'm down here getting firewood because I am in desperate need. Behind me is more or less 1 cord of wood stacked, ready to go. Now this wood was cut and split when, Dan?
November, December of 23.
23. So just over a year.
Just over a year.
A year. Now it came from the area right over there. It is gone. I did not film the loading because I think it's kind of boring. Sometimes it gets kind of boring, kind of monotonous. Other channels can do it. Sometimes you just gotta fast forward or just not add it. Anyway.
It's like watching stacking. There's only so much stacking one person can watch.
I agree. You're gonna hit fast forward. Anyway, so we got that all in the trailer. Borrowed my parents' trailer, and it is loaded. And I have some cookies that I want to be burning in my own stove here. Got a good deal on the wood.
Nice sizes.
Pretty. Some of it I had to resplit because how he sells his wood is different than how I sell my wood, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So he gave me a good deal on the wood. It was uncovered, but that's okay. It just surface moisture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I didn't bring my moisture meter, but we're confident that it's going to be fine. So,
If not, you'll tell me about it
yes,
through camera.
I would badmouth him on the channel. I would shame him. No, I'm kidding. No. But I'm grateful that Dan had wood. It's sad that I don't know enough people up in my area that I trust enough to buy from. But this is lessons learned. Need to get more inventory in the wood yard, cut and split, stacked, prepared. So I have a revolving door of wood. Now, Dan, are you on your channel? Are you almost out of wood to sell this season already?
I'm out.
You're out here. You're done.
I got one load left today, and that's it. I'm done.
And then back up to bucking and splitting for next fall.
Yep.
Next fall.
Everything will start up about April.
April.
Yep.
Okay.
So I've got about 6 or 7 houses. They want green stuff.
Yeah.
I've got 2 different police officers. They think a whole year ahead.
Smart.
So they want, like, green is like the tree was living yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. Which is what I bought, I'm sure.
They want green stuff, and they're gonna let it sit for a whole season. Mm-hmm. They've already got 25 years supply ready to go.
Gotcha. Yeah. People up north of me, they don't think like that. They don't plan ahead.
It took me probably 5 or 6 years to find these people.
Okay.
And this clientele. This is what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
By the time October comes around, I am completely out.
Yep.
Only reason why I kept going was the guy that brought you the maple.
Yep.
He did a logging job a little over a year and a half ago. The guy wanted to keep all the logs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now he's back at the same job site, and it's my understanding the landowner saying it's got to go. So I ended up getting all of it, and that's the only reason why I've been able to go until almost November.
Gotcha.
So that was all cut and split and go.
There you go. Now in that load, it was maple, but I cut it up. Was gonna be, I mean, you see the episode anyway. But one like 4-foot section had like yellow sawdust. That's not maple. Do you recall a species here that has yellow sawdust? It was. I could not tell the scent of it, but I'm just curious. Think it's cypress? I'll split into it and see if it's the cedar smell. I'll let you know.
I forget the full name of it. It's a hybrid of a fir and
Cedar. If it's cypress, I'll let you know.
You basically see that at Home Depot all the time.
Yeah, big time. So because of the wood that he sells is different than mine, some of this wood would have to be resplit, and that's okay. I'm gonna bring it home now, cover it up, but wanted to have you all say hi to Mr. Daniel Atkins, and you know his channel and you see him, but it's good to be here. First time I have to be in your wood yard. It's kind of a secret of where it is. Who else has been here? Who else has been in the wood yard that is on YouTube?
Back 40.
Okay.
And Brent from around the yard.
Gotcha.
Other than Jason and Brennan.
Yeah. So like 5-6 channels have been here. Ish.
4.
4.
If you count you.
The 4.5 with me.
4.5 with you. Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate the wood. We'll get down on the road. I'll get you on the left side at home. Cheers. All right, welcome back to the wood yard. It is raining, but the trailer is empty, all swept out, all good to go, clean to go back to my parents' house. Oh, and look at that. Doesn't that look like more of a cord? Now that looks like a cord of wood. That darn well looks like a cord of wood. A lot better than the cord that I got previously. Woo! Granted, I had taken out 3 racks already from this pile, 2 for the wood stand, 2 for customer who's coming right now. So about 90 pieces shy of this cord. Now what I appreciate, Daniel, he's consistent. Yes, it may vary like 15.5, maybe 16.5, but for the most part, it's at 16 because he sells cords. And yes, I got some cookies in there. I got a few cookies over yonder to kind of fill out the cord, but I can burn those in my own wood stove right now. No harm, no foul. And yes, it's somewhat damp because he didn't have it covered, but that's okay because I trust Daniel, and I know that it was there stacked for a year, cut, split, and stacked for a year. So it should be all like surface moisture dry out. So this is just, it's on pallets, just kind of heaped right now. Some on the ground. I need to cover it right now, but for the most part, it's up off the ground. So this saves my butt. Now, I asked him what this is gonna cost, and he said X amount of money delivered. And I said, well, I'm gonna get it. How about I give you a $50 less than what he quoted me? He said sold. So go down there, and I'm gonna pay him full price. He put in the work, he put in the time, and I want to be looked at, seen as a regular customer, right? But I get there, and he wanted to give me some money back. Like, no, Daniel, no. Keep the money. You did the hard work. I'm just a guy, and I am grateful for the opportunity. Yes, I had to drive 4 hours, 2 and 2. That's 4 hours round trip to get this wood. But at least my customers are not going to be turned away. They're going to get the wood, they're going to buy the wood, they're going to burn the wood, and they're going to be happy, they're going to be content, they're going to be satisfied because the wood is going to be quality, and I keep around my customers. Granted, I will make my money back and then some, okay? So figure this out. Do the math on this. If all this, for example, if all this was sold as bundle wood, and each of my bundles or bags is 1 cubic feet of wood and a cord, which I stacked in this trailer, we stacked in this trailer, and that's it's basically more or less a full cord. Let's call it a cord, okay? I mean, that's definitely more than a cord than what I bought previously. Did you agree? Yes, you agree. So back to my example. if I sold this all as bundle wood, and there's 128 cubic feet of wood in a cord, do the math on how much money I would make on just bundles. Okay, do that math in your head or on your phone or on a calculator or on your computer. Do the math. It's not a gigantic margin of profit, but it's something. It's something. Granted, I paid full price for this firewood, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because it made him some money, it'll make me some money, and it'll keep my customers happy. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Quality control. I know I need to make sure that I have more wood in my wood yard, and it's the revolving door philosophy, first in, first out, and make sure that stuff is always seasoning, it's always dry going out, and just coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. Anyway, that's the pile. I'm excited. That's the empty trailer. Soon I'll have one of my own, but I'm thankful for Daniel Ackards for helping me out. I appreciate it. Good to see you again, my friend. And yeah, so that's it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Until next time, life's short to be a prick, so be kind to one another. Rock and roll. Stay safe. Keep cutting. Cheers.